Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my iPad tour. You guys loved when I did this with my iPhone, so I thought let's do it with my iPad. I actually love the formatting of my iPad. I've had it for about a year now, and so I thought why not show you guys, do a little what's on my iPad video. If you guys do enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up, comment any videos that you do want to see me do down below in the future, and also make sure to subscribe down below. And other than that, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so this is my iPad. It is just the regular kind of iPad in the 10th gen. So I've had this for about, I think I've had it a year now, so it still feels like really new to me, but I have had it a year, and I love the formatting. If you haven't seen my what's on my new iPhone video, I definitely check that out because I've kind of made them really similar, so it's quite like aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, they're very like similar vibes, which I just love. So this is what it looks like. I have got an Apple Pencil. I've got the USB-C one, which is actually really good. Like, I'd actually definitely recommend it, and makes it a lot easier because it's the same charging port as the iPad. Yeah, love that, especially for like editing thumbnails and things. It's really handy. So my case, I actually just got this, but it's the exact same as I had before. It's literally from Amazon. It's like £14, super like affordable, and it's just like this foldable one, so you can stand it up because I can't have it when they don't fold like this. And then this is the back, and I still haven't peeled it off yet. Like, literally, when I say I've just got this, it's literally just got through the door. So here's the satisfying reveal. So yeah, the back is just clear, which I like because then you can see my little engraving, which just says my name on it. And I love this case. I just think it's so simplistic. I don't really like anything too crazy, but yeah, it does the job, and honestly I feel like I'm just gonna have to repeat purchase this case forever because it's just such a good basic. And of course it has to be pink. Okay, so now getting right in to the iPad itself. So the home screen is just this cute little pink and white moment. It's kind of like in a heart, you can just about tell. I'll try and screen record if I can, but you'll see it's actually really similar to my phone. So when I say I've kind of made them matching, and you can kind of see the vibe. They're like slightly off because I didn't want them to be exactly the same, but they're very similar, which I love. So yeah, this is just the basic home screen of it. I will just make a note that all the widgets, backgrounds, app icons, everything like that is all from Pinterest. Like, I think Pinterest is genuinely the place to go. They have such good options, and it's obviously free to download. So just wanted to put a disclaimer out there, it's all from Pinterest. So going on to my home screen, I feel like the home screen is the page I love the absolute most. Like, this is the one that's like aesthetically pleasing to look at. So when I first open my iPad, it's just like, it makes me so happy. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Again, as I say, I'll try and screen record, but so I've got the same wallpaper as the home screen, just so that it's like consistent. But yeah, this is what the front page looks like. So all the app icons I changed through the Shortcuts app, and I made them all into this white and like nude colour, which I really like. I've definitely gone for like a neutral theme with my iPad, which is why I really like it. So yeah, I've got all just like the basic apps on this page. If I'm honest, don't really use this page an awful lot, but it's just got the standard ones that kind of come with the iPad. So, you know, App Store, camera, that kind of thing. And then we've got a few different widgets here. So we've got the Vogue, which I love. We've got a little Lana Del Rey photo, books, flowers, and then a little quote, which this is like my favourite quote ever, by Coco Chanel. So yeah, really love this page. I'm so happy with how it came out. What does annoy me is that little bottom bit where it's like just the regular app. I do need to update that, but I haven't got around to it yet. But now I look at it, I think that's definitely something I need to change. But yeah, I don't really use this page too much, but it's definitely really nice to look at. So moving on to the next one, this is kind of a little bit random as well, I'd say, but this is kind of where I do work and YouTube editing. So a lot of these apps are like for work and studying and that kind of thing, and then we've also got some apps that I use for YouTube videos, so like iMovie, Pixar, Fonto, that kind of thing. So this is very much like probably the page I use the most, if I'm being honest. So that's why it's very basic and very minimal, because I just want to be able to easily find the apps that I need. So literally widget wise, I'm not gonna lie, it's not even my favourite, but I've got this Vogue one, and then a little quote that says, what would Blair do? Obviously from Gossip Girl, my favourite show. This page is quite boring, but it's got all the apps I need, and yeah, this is kind of like just my school. It's just kind of a lot of the apps that I just need day to day, that kind of thing. But yeah, so I feel like this one's not as exciting. If I just run through some of my favourite apps on here, Pixar is so good for editing thumbnails. Like, it's so good. It gives you lots of choice, and you can kind of like edit it and just make it look really pretty. Camera Connect, this is what I actually do to get my phone, like the photos from my camera to my iPad. Absolute lifesaver. And then we've just got things like Good Notes and stuff like that, where I make my notes. Moving on to this page makes me a little bit happier. It's a little bit more pretty, but this one's kind of more my social media kind of stuff, and I don't really know. I guess it's just stuff that I watch a lot of the time. I'd say this is where I can spend a lot of my time, definitely. So we've obviously got a lot of like streaming platforms on this one, so like Prime, BBC iPlayer and Netflix. They're probably the three that I use mainly, which is why they're on here. And then we've also got like YouTube, Spotify and Pinterest, which are apps that I absolutely love and can spend so much time on, probably too much time on. But widgets wise, we've got some of Blair Waldorf here. We've got one of my vision board for this year. I love having this on, I think this page specifically, because it's got like my YouTube. But this is the vision board I put together at the start of the year, and I just love to look back on it and have it as like a constant reminder. So I love having that on there. I think I might have done a video on it at the start of this year. If so, I'll try and tag it. But yeah, I absolutely love this page, having that little vision board. It's just like really pretty and just like cute. And yeah, it's just, as I say, it's just a nice reminder when I do go onto my iPad, and just to kind of reflect on what I have set myself for the year. So yeah, I really do like this page. It's nice and wholesome and really cute, so I love this one. And then moving on to the last page I'm going to show, because there is another page with a few apps and it's so unorganised. This one is very boring. This one's really boring, but we've got some apps at the top. So these are again more editing apps. I love, honestly, I try out so many new editing apps, especially for like YouTube and thumbnails and things like that. So we've got some more up here. We've got like Canva and InShot. InShot, so good for editing YouTube videos because you can get rid of the watermark. You just have to watch an ad, and it's actually a really easy tool to use. So definitely recommend that if you edit a lot of videos and things like that. So that's kind of the top row, a lot of just editing bits. The second row is more like, actually it's quite random. It's got a bit of social media, some streaming services, and just some other bits. I don't even know the last time I used Simply Piano. I honestly haven't played the piano in years, so I don't even know why I have that. But we've also got Dailyo, which is it's like a journal kind of thing for your phone or iPad. As you can see by the notifications, I haven't done it in about 2 months, but this is my sign to start filling it in again, because it is a really easy and a nice way just to journal and write about your day. I love journaling, but yeah, it is a really good app and it's free, which is great, but I just need to get back into the habit of it. And then at the bottom we've just got a few apps of like shops. Honestly, I don't use my iPad too much for shopping because I have it all on my phone. If you saw my what's on my phone, I have genuinely hundreds of shopping apps. Like it's a problem. So I've only got like 4, and I don't really use them too much, but I have them just in case I ever want to browse. But usually for the most part I will just use my phone. So that's kind of this page. And then I've got a widget which is from Pinterest, so this updates like quite regularly, which I really like because I don't know, it's just like brings some new kind of inspo, and it's a bit different, which I like. So I do love having like a little widget that links to Pinterest. But that is that final page, and that's kind of it for my iPad tour. Like, I feel like it's a bit all over the place if I'm being honest, but I do really love it, and I love my iPad. Like, I could literally spend my whole life on this. Like, it's genuinely my favourite thing ever. So yeah, that's all what's on it basically. I feel like it's a lot of just like more boring app, whereas my phone's got more of like the interesting apps. So yeah, I hope you all did enjoy. I have to do an updated one of these when I like change it, because I do like to change it like every so often, so I'll have to do an updated one in a good few months. But that's the current iPad tour. I hope you all did enjoy today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you do subscribe down below and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. I'm trying to get back into my active era because I've been a little bit on and off, so I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So hopefully you will see a lot more posts from me. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.